Hello and welcome to this new video on how to use Research Assistant from NHS Wales Library Search. Research Assistant is a new generative AI tool that helps support you searching using a natural language search, much like you would do to use Google. Now, to use Research Assistant, you need to first ensure you're signed in to Library Search, just like I am up here in the top. This is discussed in another video previous, so if you're not signed in, you're not sure how to do it, go and have a watch of that video. Research Assistant can be found just in the toolbar on the left. So if you click into there, that'll take you to the tool itself. Now, as I said, you can search using a natural language search. So that is just a full sentence rather than using keywords. So the search I'm using today is what interventions are most effective in improving the well-being of looked after children. Now, before I click the little arrow button to start the search, I just want to show you a couple of filter options that are available. You can filter by the type of resource. So, for example, journal articles, books and book chapters, or just peer-reviewed articles. And the peer review article means that article has been reviewed by experts in their field. So it's gone through a rigorous process to ensure the content in there is correct as to the date in which it was published. You can also filter by date. So for example, if you just want to look in the last 12 months, 5 years or 10 years, or if you want to pop in a custom date, then you can do that there too. For this particular search, I'm just going to keep both the filters set to all types and all dates, just to cast the net quite wide to show you what kind of content is available in here. So let's click search. And what it's going to do, it's going to find the top 5 most relevant sources for you. So as you can see here, they're all articles, and they range from a date range from 2018 up to 2016 up to 2021. If you'd like to access any of these articles, just click on the article, and sometimes you'll see here there's a download PDF button that will just take you to the PDF and download it for you. Or you might see in this example an option to go to more details and request options that will take you to the catalogue record, and then you can navigate to the full text from there. So for example, full text available, and then that's available through Wiley online. Again, there's another video that we've recorded previous that explains a bit more detail on how to access journal articles. So please do go and give that a watch if you're not sure. Just going back to the NHS Wales Library Search and Research Assistant, I'm going to close this, and I just want to explain this overview of sources here. This content has been generated by the AI tool. This gives you a summary of all 5 articles that it's given you up here, the top 5 relevant articles. This is an artificially generated summary of those articles. If you choose to copy and paste any of this information, please just make sure that you are referencing the fact that this has been taken from a generative AI tool. And I'm going to show you how you would reference that in a sec. So if you scroll to the top and go back to the NHS Wales eLibrary, we've put together some guidance on the use of generative AI tools. If you go to support and artificial intelligence and just scroll down, you've got a bit more information on Research Assistant just here, and a little bit further down again on how to reference an AI tool, so how to reference using that generative summary of information. I'm going to go back to Library Search. Another thing you can do is select a related research question. So Research Assistant will give you a couple of other options to explore. So if you find that your question didn't actually give you what you wanted, then you may find that some of these questions help to expand your search or give you another option for what you're looking for. So for example, how do educational support programs impact the well-being of children in foster care? If you click that, it will generate a new search for you. Again, if you click on the little icon here, you can change the type and the date if you wish to. Again, I'm just going to keep that as all types, all dates. And if you search, that will create a new search for you on that particular question. It will give you the top 5 most relevant sources, and again, a nice generative AI summary of those 5 sources. So if you just were interested in finding out a bit more about this search, if you wanted to find more sources, what you can do is click on View More Results. And if you click that, that will complete the search in NHS Wales Library Search, and it will give you more results. So for example, the top 5 just there, but then you've got others down below. And again, you can go to download the articles, and you can come onto the right-hand side and update filters here like previous. So you could change the date here to 2020, for example, and refine your search. And this will bring it down to fewer records. See? There we go. So there's 916 results. And like in the previous video where we explored the tools that are available in Library Search, you can pin these into your folder. You can set an alert for this particular search and various other things as well. Just going to go back to Research Assistant. Research Assistant is a really good first port of call when searching NHS Wales Library Search if you're looking for information. It's not a literature searching tool like a database. So if you're doing an essay or an assignment, or you're doing a piece of policy work that requires a literature review, just ensure you are still using those databases like Medline, Social Policy and Practice, etc. Again, this is a good first port of call for looking for information. If you need any help with regards to generative AI resources, the guide, like I said, is on our website. Some more information here, or you can also just get in touch with the NHS Wales eLibrary.